We bore the full brunt of then Tropical Storm Irene as it turned gentle mountain streams and valley rivers into torrents of destruction. We see the Senate act at a glacial pace. This was not glacial. It was a matter of hours when whole towns were cut off from the outside world for days. Homes and businesses, farms, water systems, miles of roads and bridges were swept away. That's a photograph I took from a helicopter, just showing you some of the destruction. That bridge you see right there, that covered bridge, I mean, I remember going across that as a child, and you see that just gone. Simon Pierce, restaurant, a glass-blowing mill that had been restored, gone. But this is duplicated over and over again through our state, and we're stretched to the limit right now. We have winter approaching. It'll be snowing soon. We have to secure our homes and businesses, our roads and bridges. And what I hear over and over and over in Vermont, Republicans and Democrats alike, they said if we can spend billions upon billions upon billions to rebuild Iraq and Afghanistan, why do we have to debate and argue over a tiny, tiny percentage of the amount we spend rebuilding Iraq and Afghanistan to now rebuild America? Because it's not just Vermont. There's so many other states represented around here are hard hit. What we're talking about to rebuild America is a tiny, tiny fraction of what we spent in trying to rebuild Iraq and Afghanistan. America, come home. Let's take care of some of our needs here. And this is not a time for us to get this tied up in partisan delay. I've been here for 37 years. Whenever there's been a disaster, none of us have asked, is that a red state or a blue state? It's an American state. We'll come together. None of us in the Senate have ever said, is that state represented by Republicans or Democrats? We have come together. This is not a time to try to make a partisan battle out of this. The FEMA Disaster Relief Fund, the Federal Highway Emergency Fund, a variety of other funds are at all-time low. They must be replenished right now. So I don't know why anybody would want to toss aside the tradition that has held America together in these times, where we set aside partisanship, where we set aside petty bickering. We've come together to help people who ask for help. As one man said in Vermont, I'm an American. I've always paid my taxes to help my country. Will my country come and help me now? Let's pass this bill. Let's pass it for America. Let's pay attention to our needs at home for a change. Those in the Senate are saying we should hold up when we look at this and that and the offsets. That'd be like your house is on fire. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You call the fire department and they say, well, the city council is meeting on Friday. We will raise the issue whether we can go out and put out the fire at your home. This is not the way we do things. It's not the way we do things. Now, on the question of urgency, for those of us who are in the Northeast, Senator Shaheen and I, the mayor, it's September 14th. It will be snowing in a matter of weeks in my state. The asphalt companies closed down early November. Why? Because it'll be too cold to spread asphalt. We have holes in some of our roads that go 30 or 40 feet down, 100 to 200 feet out. We can't wait. We have to start repairing this now. So whole villages and towns and cities aren't cut out. The picture I showed earlier of the Simon Pierce, and I just use that as one example. He employs 60 people. He'll keep them working while it's closed down, trying to clean the place up. We can only keep that going so long. When I took that picture, I thought, this is a major center of employment in a small town. And walking up and down there, incidentally, we got in there by helicopter because much of it was cut off to go in. That's why I was able to take the photograph I did. This is real. This is real. And this is not even counting the lives we lost. This is real. The mayor spoke about the lives being scooped up, their memories. He's spoken of the, I think Frank Laudenberg spoke about somebody losing their wedding album. I had somebody tell me in tears, I lost the pictures of my children's graduation. You don't replace these things, but you also don't begin to rebuild if you're homeless.